live. Who's on the check-in? Hi, Mommy. Hi, that's cute. Hey, Tennille. Hi, Phil. Hi, Phil. Hi, Rob. Flip Pelicans, what's going on? My girl Tennille on the check-in. What up, Curtis?
Shirley. And too young to know about that goddamn show.
You're now tuned into the Who Stylin' Who show.
All right, we about to start.
My way of getting the mic together. The closer I get to you. Mic check, check, check.
It's on you.
The love, dum, dum. That's gonna be my new drop. Somebody give me a new drop, please. The closer I get to you. Follow me on Instagram. Like, share, comment. Who Stylin' Who. Follow. Love me.
We in motion already?
Ready? Countdown. 5, 4.
Get your music ready.
2.
When I do the countdown, you're gonna play the music. I'm gonna give you a start from 7.
Love.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna play the song out, and after the song, we're gonna go into the show.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That Rasta bullshit, Rasta bullshit. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That Rasta bullshit, Rasta bullshit.
Can you feel it? Who Stylin' Who?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That Rasta bullshit.
You're listening to Nikki Phillips.
That's what the fear. Do you feel it? Nikki the God. Brooklyn, 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 chillin' in Brooklyn. I said Brooklyn.
No. When it's on, please don't do that. When it's on.
What's up, the evening experience? What up, Kevin Campbell? What up, horseradish, homie? No, you're hot. Hi, Black Rob. Black 22. What up, Charles? Ooh, no, he didn't call me an icon. Yes. Can you feel it? What up, Herbert? You gotta come up, Herbert guy. Come up next Monday. Because this interview will actually go up. Ow, I just hit my face. Did anybody say that? Ow. That's when you're too close to the mic, man. Can you feel it? When I go live, guys, I'm not paying attention once my countdown of my show goes good. Once my show pays attention.
You ready to stop? You ready to stop?
world? It's your girl Casey the Connect. Who's styling who? You are tuned into another episode, and it's guaranteed to be a mamante. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned in with me. I know you guys missed me because I missed being here, but I was on a world tour. First stop was Miami Fashion Week. Big shout out to everybody that was in Miami. My girl Sandrine, always holding me down. Where do I begin? You know Miami has its own vibe. Once in Miami, you just never want to leave. But I had the pleasure of going to some of the best fashion shows during Fashion Week. And I actually got to cover it as media. Big shout out to the matte swimwear collection they showed in the Versace mansion. Now that was a mamante. JT, Ari, Angela Simmons, just to name a few. And what I loved so much about matte is that they have plus size, and that was really big in trend on the runway this year for Miami Swim Week. Then there was Pretty Little Things. I love it. Thank you, Pretty Little Things, for accommodating me because they are the show of the shows of the shows. They showed on a rooftop of a parking garage. It was amazing. Follow, like, share, comment on who's styling who, and subscribe and watch all the video footage and clippings of all of Miami Swim Week. Flying Solo showed, and they had some great shows at the SLS. So I'm very grateful for everybody that accommodated me at Miami Swim Week. I can't wait to see you guys next year. Then, after I left Miami, I got to go to the British Virgin Islands and produce and style my kids segment for Summer Sizzle BVI in the British Virgin Islands. That was a double mamante. Casey loves the kids. Big shout out to all the kids that walked in the fashion show. It was a Who's Styling Who, and I partnered with Sunny Day Kids Fashion Week because I do all my kids' fashion with my partner, Letish Roach. Big shout out to Sunny Day. The show was phenomenal. Just a show on a pier in the British Virgin Islands. The weather was beautiful. We had a host. His name is Joel Osteen. Joel Esteen. He is actually a character from The Shy. You also can see him in How to Get Away with Murder. He was a phenomenal host. If you want to see how he announced me, go to my Instagram page. He has the introduction to beat, ladies and gentlemen. When he introduced Who's Styling Who presents, I play that over and over again, Joel. It just sounded great. The show was great, and my kids actually were kids, and my teens, they did their thing. I hope to see you guys all next year. Thank you, Terry, for inviting me. I look forward to coming back. Now, fresh from Las Vegas, I got to attend the Agenda Show. Big shout out to the Agenda Show, but huge shout out to Chase and Chicken, who actually flew me in so I could work their booth. We, for the second year in a row, did our thing. We had live chickens. You ever seen a chicken, sugar honey iced tea, out money? Trust me, you had to be there. Follow the Agenda Show. All the brands that showed for Agenda, thank you so much. If you follow the Who's Styling Who show, you see that I'm all about brands. Some brands laced me. One of my particular favorite, you know I have the GOAT, greatest of all times. Thank you to the brand Get Laced for my favorite hoodie, the GOAT. And also you may see a picture circulating that says mine is tighter. Yeah, that was my favorite hoodie as well. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. But another brand that made some noise was a brand called Prolific. They're out of Montreal. I actually didn't bring a piece. I thought in this bag that I had was some of their pieces, but they gave out this really handy bag that actually you can fit everything in. It's clear. So shout out to Prolific Couture out of Montreal. I gave them a hit while in Agenda. Big shout out to Choke No Joke. You know he has a huge podcast. 10,000 views actually just on that one episode that day. So I'm thankful for all the brands that gave me product. We had Facelift Athletics. Follow them. Thank you. And then one of my favorites, besides Gastronauts, I forgot to bring the hat, but they've been shown on the Who Styling Who show, was Weed Nerds. Very creative, and they actually had the agenda bags that they were giving out. You know I love a good tote. But thank you for the product, Weed Nerds. There's another brand, Dirty Laundry. All these brands will be sending me stuff for the Who Styling Who show. Follow, like, comment, share. If you are a brand and you would like to be featured on the Who Styling Who show, send me product and I will definitely post it and we'll take it from there. But one of my favorites of favorites, the Colossal of Colossal. If you don't know this brand, well, that will determine your age, of course. But, of course, before I get to the big brand, big shout out to Cal. Thank you for the package. But here we are. Dun, 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 dun. Mesquite Originals. Now, let me take you on a fashion tour. Okay? If you don't know who Mesquite is, let me just give you a fashion history run. Mesquite was one of the first brands that ever put art in their art and screen printed it and actually sold millions of dollars just off of their art. So big shout out to Mesquite. They showed at the Agenda show. He literally hand painted this for me at the Agenda show. If you have a Mesquite original, I'm talking about everybody wore Mesquite. So thank you, Mesquite. You didn't have to do this, but I'm so excited. So I will be featuring this and wearing it later in the show. Now let's talk about what I just did last weekend. Well, this weekend actually. The Algorithm event. S Street Media presents The Algorithm. This was one of many events. Now let me tell you something. I was the host, the hostess with the mostest, and it was a really good event. Shout out to all the vendors that were there. Nice Buds LLC. There was the Zuki Monster. There was Mr. 13. And there was Paulie. And I can't forget Back to Back Spice. Oh my gosh, she had this jerk chicken. Finger licking good. It was worth the money. But then there was a guy, I always forgot his name.
Guwap.
Huh?
Guwap.
Guwap. Now let me tell you something. I value a man that when I say one thing, he just does it right on the spot. I don't know if it was just because he came home and he was being really nice. So ladies, I will say this again because I said it at the event. PSA, beware of a man that just came home. You don't, I mean, the one that I met, super nice. Now, if he had a gray sweatsuit on, I would have probably asked him to marry me. But I asked him, let me try a sample. And one thing about me, if I'm hosting an event, I need a sample from every vendor that's showing. How can I say your food is good if you don't give me a sample? And trust me, I do support, but I do love a gift. So shout out to him. What's his name again?
Guwap.
Guwap. Guwap is my mamante. Thank you, Guwap. Now, the performers at the Algorithm, OMG. I have two of the performers here tonight, and two of them were mamantes. I have Nikki Phillip, that's here. The song that I introed in, that was from her. And then I have my next guest after, Free God. We have a mamante to talk about. Welcome to the Who Styling Who show, Miss Nikki Phillip. And that was Who Styling Who recap of everything that I did. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into the Who Styling Who show. Welcome to the Who Styling Who show, Miss Nikki Phillip. Can we hear her? Yeah? Okay. Not only is it an honor, let me tell you my story about Miss Nikki Phillip. I met Nikki Phillip on the Joey Badass Revenge video. I asked her to come. I first asked her to come as a designer. I was showing kids. I asked her if she could bring some product, and she did. One of the products that she bought is this beautiful hoodie. I love that she sells brands. So you know, here on the Who Styling Who show, We wear everything that people bring me.
Yeah.
So now we're going into transformation.
I love it. That's actually the name of the company.
Really?
MPT Studio, Nikki Phillip Transformation Studio.
Okay. Now this hoodie will probably, oh no, I gotta wear a Free God shirt after. But right now, I'm just thankful that I did not have a slip the nipple momante because this dress, another, if you would love it.
It's super simple.
It was, but you know what's crazy? To all the men that promised to get my breast done and never actually did it. That's your fault. I should be sitting pretty. But that's another fault of mine of actually thinking a man was going to keep his word and get me my breast done. So we're going to start it again. The breast fund for Casey to connect. Why not? Everybody else is getting their body done. If you would like to send the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, or you can DM me. We're going to try to get Kalia's breast done. I've been doing this for the last 10 years that I've been doing on radio. But now that I'm at Street Media, I feel a sudden change. With Nikki in the building, she done sprayed some rose oil. And guess what? I feel the energy shifting.
Yes.
Welcome to the Who's Styling Who show again. Let's get right into it. How long have you been in the industry and doing what you're doing?
For over 15 years.
Ooh, we have a 15-year. What I love so much about you is your branding, and I also love your artistry. You bought this beautiful piece in here. Tell me who she is and why she needs to be here with us.
She's actually Gaia.
Gaia, okay.
Mother Earth.
Hi, Mother Earth.
She went through a lot with me. You can see her earth pole has broken.
Okay.
There's such thing called spiritual attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was doing my shadow work and cleaning out bad karma, breaking generational curses, she actually fell.
Oh.
And her earth pole fell off. But I kept it as a sign of a warrior, a survivor. So
Wow.
that's Gaia.
Hi, Gaia. Welcome to the Who's Styling Who show. We're going to put you right here. Gaia, protect me. I need a Gaia. I need a whole bunch of stuff. But talk to me about all these different hats.
So the collection is actually spiritual based. My company is basically focused around self-care.
Okay.
My mom is a breast cancer survivor. And also goes to my dad, who's a DJ, Cutmaster Jimmy D.
Oh, wow.
He taught me everything, to listen to sound, pitch, everything. So it was dedicated to my parents because I said I watched them work my whole life and I'm going to continue the legacy. So the whole clothing line is actually dedicated to my family and the tribe, people that told me yes. I got a lot of no's in my life, but the people that told me yes are the ones that kept me going because they are actually inspired by it. So this one, people say niggas. It's actually spelled Negus. It means kings and queens. It's the proper way to spell it, and it's the proper way to address it. So we can continue to say niggas as long as we use this frequency. So this is niggas. Drama. There's an artist that I work with. His name is Drama Time. He loved the collection. I actually do custom pieces. So I was inspired by Esquet.
Oh.
So this was the art on top of the branding. For Drama, his color is their color is green. So I made this for Drama.
How much do these hats retail?
When I do a pop-up shop, I do them for 30, but they actually go for 50.
Okay.
So if you see me in person, you'll get them for 30. But if you go online, I'll have to ship it to you. That's 50. Yamaya is the water goddess, mermaid, goddess of fertility, love, poetry. Go by water, recharge, reactivate.
I am Yama. I'm always by a beach somewhere.
Those are mermaids.
I'm a mermaid.
If you ever look at Starbucks, they know about Yamaya. They do.
Right, because that's
Yes.
Okay.
They know about Yamaya. But Yamaya is the original. Oshun also. She's the goddess of entertainment, love. She's very ruthless if she has to be. Her favorite color is yellow. Actually, there's a story behind it. Her favorite flower is sunflower. The reason why people misconstrue her color as being yellow, we represent her for yellow. Actually, she was one of the goddess that was forgotten about. She went to go bathe at the lake in a white dress. She was very clean. She bathed so much and she washed that dress so much that it actually turned yellow from the sea. So that's where they get the yellow from. Also, we represent her with the peacock. So if you see anybody rocking a peacock, you know what they're channeling. I'll say that. Avatala is God in African. So same thing as God, but African God. Lakshmi is the goddess of entertainment, money, career, success. Anybody that know about Lakshmi, the song XYZ, Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Actually put that in the song. Somebody shit. It means I attract money wherever I go. I attract abundance.
Teach me that. Come on, talk.
Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha.
Yes.
Oh, also, shout out to Arab. He was at the other events.
Oh.
The one that you did. I bought this from him. This is the Egyptian prayer beads and the Buddhist prayer beads. So shout out to, he does do-rags too.
A-Rag Apparel. Look at that.
Yes.
Cross-branding
So,
at its finest.
There you go. I'm very
Shout out
big
to
on that.
A-Rag Apparel.
Yes. And I got these prayer beads from a priest.
Oh, wow.
But the Egyptian prayer beads is from
A-Rag Apparel.
Thank you.
Follow, like, share. Who's styling who? Now look
Yes.
at guys. That is a true testament. If you mess with the Who's Styling Who show, if you do my next branding event, Who's Branding You? Dates to follow. I think we're going to do it sometime in September because I feel like I could pull it together because the brands are really coming at me. Like, when's your next one? If not September, I promise you, beginning of October. Who's branding you? Casey's branding you. Who's styling who? Now, please.
that
continue.
part. So we have Alegua. Alegua is a child deity. He's the god of trickery and justice. So if you're doing right, you're gonna get justice. If you're doing some fuck shit, Alegua gonna fuck with you.
Oh,
So if you want to pay homage to Alegua, you just give him candy and keys and toys because he's a kid. He likes that kind of stuff. You know what I'm
and last
saying?
but not least.
And Ishu is the African, what it was said, Satan, the African devil. So I don't, I'm an Eastern Star, right? So we don't discriminate. If you just, you know what I'm saying? You like that, you rock with that. As above, so below. You rock with that, you rock with that. You know, you rock with God, you rock with that. But, you know what I'm saying? I cater to all, you know?
That's dope.
Ishu, that's the name, look it up.
Ishu.
Ishu.
Well, I want to thank you because I love that you have a variety and you just gave me a whole lesson of the different gods. I'm not going to lie. Who's Styling Who, what I love is all about breaking brands. So for my I Break Brand segment, I wanted to feature Nikki Phillip because like I said, I met her at the Joey Badass video. Why can I think of your friend's name right now that I love so much? Chelina. Big shout out to Chelina. She actually worked with me after we worked in the Joey Badass video with the Nora Jones video. One thing about me, and I stress this, and I'm all about really connecting people. And if I vibe with you, I'm going to connect with you. Nikki has performed. She came to the Who's Branding You event, performed on the spot, called her last minute, asked her if she would like to perform for the algorithm. What I love is there's only one Nikki Phillip. When you invite her, there's no one's gonna sound like her, no one's gonna do what she does, and you wanna bring that eclectic to an event. You wanna bring a different vibe. So I wanna thank you for always, I'm sorry I missed your performance for the algorithm, but I just saw it online. Big shout out to Sunny Dew for what's happening now, for posting and going live at the algorithm event. Sosa, everyone that was there, it was an amazing event on energy-wise. Yes. All the artists that performed all brought something different to the table. Nah Mills. So again, Nikki, take me through. You've done a lot in this 15 years. You bought some clippings, and you have first ever seen. Let me put this. Oh, I gotta put my crown.
Oh, I actually forgot to say. Yes. Even though this is God, which carries a masculine energy, I've transmuted that energy for the divine feminine. Nice. I don't know if you guys are into twin flames or tarot, but you know, I'm very much into that. I also do tarot in my high priestess. That's another story. But God, for me, the acronym is Gaia of deities. So I followed the basic instructions before leaving Earth, but I had to create something that would break generational curses, something that was different. So when you see me rocking a God cap, it actually means Gaia of the deities, because I actually take care of the deities, because people only channel them for their personal selfishness. I'm just gonna keep it 100, but you actually have to honor them because they were here before you. But one thing that you could do before you even touch on deities is pay homage to your ancestors, because how you gonna skip past your ancestors, people that passed away, and go straight to a deity because you just want some type of shit from it? Excuse my French, but yeah.
Talk to me about this pillow, because this visual is your actual logo brand.
Yes.
Is that another part of the brand? Is that you?
So that's me. I was it basically means the carrier of the secrets.
Okay.
Because when you do your shadow work and you go into hermit mode and you cut off all the negative things that stop you from walking in your life purpose, you basically get downloads from the source, divine, direct, because you did your work. So this basically means keeper of the secrets. This was featured on CMT Tattoo Titans. It's actually tatted on my back. Me and my artist had a big old fight because he wanted to put a geisha doll on me, and I was like, but when they asked me who that is, I'm not gonna know who it is. So, you know, he said, I'm gonna use you as a model, and I said, cool. So he won the competition because we had that little fight, backstage, you know, but I actually turned it into a logo. So this is what you see from CMT Tattoo Titans. Shout out to Badass Babes. That's the show that I was on.
Nice. Well, thank you. I'm going to give you a shout out and showcase some of your publications that you've been featured in. This is Babe. Oh, sorry. This is Babe. Tonight, the mic.
Okay, that's all right.
Tonight, we're going to showcase the magazines that you were in. Talk to me. This is Babe. That's one publication.
This is Babe magazine. So I'm very spiritual and I'm very connected to synchronicities. So when I see this issue 204 article volume 111, that speaks volumes to me. Also, I have a merch on. I have bikinis.
So you do merch. You do your merch is hoodies, hats,
caps, workout sports bras. It's all the collection is unisex. So men and women can wear it. Yeah, let's continue. So this is Babe. Shout out to Rafi's Photography, Mr. Get Published. Rafi's.
Well, this one is a favorite of mine, Style and Soul. They are a former guest of the Who Style and Who show. I actually was a cover girl on Style and Soul. So this is so dope to see you feature. Wait, you actually gave
it. Yeah, right there.
Right there?
Oh, shout out to
the purple. Wow. Totally different look. So do you add modeling in your portfolio or?
Well, I actually started out as a model.
Okay.
But every agency that I went into, shout out to y'all, told me no. So I started self-booking, and that's how I got all these publications, because I said, whether y'all gonna let me through the door, I'm gonna bust it down, and y'all gonna let me in regardless, or I'm gonna just make my own lane, and I'm gonna create a nation that's gonna rock with the kid or not. So shout out to y'all for telling me no.
Well, you've been in so many, it'll take the whole show, but thank you for bringing a lot. Black Hair Magazine,
yes.
Fashion God, that is Pilar. So you've been into a lot of magazines. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for coming out to the Who Styling Who show. One thing, like I said, I love your energy. I love your vibe. I thank you every time I call. You come through. I wish you nothing but success. Any event that I'm a part of, you're a part of too. Is there anything that I didn't talk about that you want to let the people know? Do you have any upcoming performances? Anything you want
I just want to talk about the Vanish Mode EP. It's out now, or available on all platforms. That EP, me and my partner 5G and Gio, people call us a band, but we just vibe together. Every time we go, the Realest G's network, We Are the Realest G's, follow the We Are the Realest G's. We actually put the EP out in a month because that's how dedicated we were. And every time we go in the booth, we freestyle. So it's even the track is spiritually based. Everything. So when you guys tune into that track, that whole thing was freestyled, except for Vanish Mode. I pushed the pen with that. Shout out to the foe, Pharaoh Elohim. He is the person on the intro that is saying, now my queen is all the way protected. He actually said that it's a protection prayer in Arabic. So I turned it into a song. I turned that into a song.
Is that the song that you sang at the Who's Branding
Yes.
You? Kalia has an ear.
Yes.
That's one of my favorites. I'm actually, so can we play that song or it's not out yet?
Yes. Oh, it's
We're gonna close out. We're gonna close out with that. Again, give them all your social medias where they can find you. And would you like to say anything before we close out, or are you just here for support?
Yeah, no. I mean, we also have some unreleased music already done, so
Oh, okay.
it's just not publishing.
Oh, okay.
I actually
So
did the
you're an
comeback
artist as
challenge.
well?
Check out that hashtag. I actually
Okay.
did the comeback challenge. Shout out to.
What's the comeback challenge?
It's actually a tribute to El Cool J. Don't call it a comeback.
Oh, I've been here for years.
Yeah.
Kiss the connect. Okay, sorry.
So at least it's
You know, I wanna be
the
a rapper,
comeback
DJ,
challenge.
sorry.
You know, the producer he hit me in my inbox. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna need you to do this challenge," and I gave it back to him in 24 hours. He was like,
Here's my comeback challenge.
Yeah.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Yeah.
Casey the Connect. Yep, I've been doing this for years. Styling, profiling, and wilding. Used to be a dancer, but now I'm just sitting here posed
I love
and
it.
just doing interviews because I'm a lady. Guess who's back?
I love it.
Okay. Now, you want to give a shout out, anything to the people who you are? Are you good looking up there?
The Brew Punchy.
Yes, okay.
That's me.
Now we won't judge you for the Falcons, the Ravens.
It was hotter.
I won't do that. It is football season. I never really boycotted. What I did do is I team switched. Now you know I am a diehard Giants fan because I'm from New York. But shout out to Starter. Thank you, Tex. Because of Tex, I am now just a fan of football. I will be wearing every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, whatever teams that are playing, because I am that connected with that much. Where I have the Jets, I have the Vikings, the Packers, and I don't like none of them teams. The team that I go for right now, what do you think it is? The Kansas City Chiefs. Why? KC. I don't know why I wasn't a Kansas City fan, like a Royals fan, because those have been my initials for my whole existence. But don't worry, better late than never. I have made the switch. KC all day, and I actually got to go to the Super Bowl, and they won one year. We came back, lost in LA. We won't talk about that. Big shout out to Ush K. He was out there in LA with me as well. He has a dope store in LA. Follow them on La Brea. That's Ush K. He was out in Agenda. Showed him the whole Agenda world. Nikki Phillip, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you came to the Who Style and Who show. We finally got it. We finally sat down. We finally talked. What a great interview. And I say this because once we go back and actually watch this, so many people are going to learn so many different things. I haven't really had a brand that has come on the Who Styling Who show and really taught me something in regards of different names of, you know, and just giving me a history lesson. So I commend you for that. I love that. Now, you could like, share, comment, please, on the Who Styling Who show. Let's run these numbers up. Give them your social media, your website, and where they can find you, and all your music.
Let's talk about Vanish Mode EP out now everywhere. Spotify, Tidal, Shazam, wherever you can find it is there overseas. You can follow me at Nikki Phillip, my original page, NIKKIPHILLIP. Also Nikki the God, Guy of DTs, Nikki DAGOD, and MPT Studio, which stands for Nikki Phillip Transformation Studio, where you will also find the merch. And we also do marketing and we do makeovers and we make people into stars. We actually pay homage to queens like this. So I share.
It's comfortable too, I'm not gonna lie. The texture on the hoodie is good. I actually wore this, but I knew she was coming, and a good stylist always transforms and make it a comfortable space. Who's Styling Who is a comfortable space for brands. We love brands. You get a Nikki Phillip shirt. You get a Nikki Phillip shirt. Who's Styling Who? Give them your shout outs before you leave us.
Shout out to everybody that fucked with the kid. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Shout out to Life. She's the first one that pulled me in the booth.
Okay.
I didn't know that I could write, and I wrote something in an hour. She never released it. She's actually waiting for Capadonna to. Did I say it right?
Capadonna.
Capadonna. She tells me this all the time. I say it wrong. But she's waiting for him to do a feature, and then we're going to release that. It's called Baby Naomi. Because I started out modeling. She wanted me to do the hook, but I actually did a whole verse. So shout out to her.
And what about Rich Bitch?
And Rich Bitch.
Nice. What's a rich
Unreleased.
bitch? Oh, I need that. I can see that being a whole who's
It's actually
styling
pretty
who my
dope.
thing.
On the track, I'm actually doing numerology.
Oh.
Never been done, so.
We won't say it
Shout out.
because you'll probably be out again next week. Somebody else copying after you said that.
I already said it though. Put it in the ethers.
We gonna do that. I was about to say something and totally had a brain fart, but it's okay. Oh, question that I asked everyone: if you could work with anybody, who would it be? Let's do it in a two-part question. If you could get anybody in the Nikki Phillip brand hat or merch, who would it be?
Oh shit! I would actually I love Little Kim.
Mm-hmm.
If she could wear something from my line.
Little Kim. Now I don't know who's
Yes.
styling you. Last time it was Monsieur, but I'll check who's styling who. That's my if I could question. Now, if you could work with any artist, who would it be?
Like in the booth?
Yeah.
Still Little Kim.
Little Kim in the booth, and she wants her on the merch. Thank you, Nikki Phillip, for being on the Who Styling Who show. We're gonna close out her segment with what song are we playing?
Let's play Vanish Mode. We're gonna end it with a protection prayer.
Let's go. Vanish Mode. Who Styling Who? Follow Nikki Phillip. Give them your social media one more time.
At Nikki Phillip, NIKKI MPT Studio, and Nikki the God.
Let's go. Who Styling Who?
Okay. Here comes. That actually means thank you in Arabic.
Nice. What up, LB? What up, Innocent? What up, Swerve?
I'm not talking niggas, yeah, I speak telepathy.
Real right.
No, not
Please
step
stop.
to me. Yeah, them spirits talk to me. I know your next move, never Nikki Bucket. The last fool tried to, can't stop the destiny.
Angie.
I got the
Be
recipe,
right back.
bitches getting